With Swiss CPI year on year. Spot 5%, 0.5% as expected. Month on month, 0%, 0% lower than forecast, 0.1%. Revenue rose to 84.2 trillion yen in the full year ended March, posted fresh record for the 6th straight year.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? See how the charts and stuff are looking.
At 2:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we get French budget balance prime minus 69.6 billion.
Looking through the news really quick. CPI 730, Italian unemployment 9. Okay, today's a simple day. We haven't got much news and stuff in the way, but we do have NFP later on, so we might get a quiet London session. That's a possibility. So just trying to see how today ends up going. If it wants to play ball or not. It is had. Happened on yesterday with the football. Mexico beat Ecuador. UK beat Congo. Fuck's sake, I wanted them to lose. Belgium vs Senegal. Belgium won. USA vs Bosnia. USA won. They had a red card. Lorraine Balogun. That does not sound American to me. Anyway, today Spain vs Austria. That'll be a good match. Portugal vs Croatia. Who's through to round 16 then? England through. Ugh, fuck's sake. I want Mexico to beat England, please. Belgium's through. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams left to be through. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 7th one will be out of them all. Yeah. Not with Euro then. Don't see that happening. That's gonna go over till Monday. Probably bad. That's going over to New York
EU
session.
teller says I will propose to sanction more Russian entities.
Going over to New York. That's going over to New York. 1M5. Can't see anywhere here where price would want to go. Possibly there, but not sure why. Possibly there. Once again, not sure why. Honestly, took them lows. It's going up but slowly. I wonder if it's gonna come take the highs, come down, and then wait for NFP. Possibly. May. In terms of invalid zone and stuff, it'd have to be that. Can't see anything else. Go to GU now and see what that's looking like. Okay, so that could definitely get moved all the way to here, and then your session. So we took that low out there and they started moving up, but the volume was not there like that. Yo, walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is that Rahib? Hi. How are you, brother? USD JPY is falling, which is interesting. She boy. Rahib boy. How have you been, yar? I'm good. How are you? Okay, sir, Tatibo. I'm good. Look at USD card really quick as well. Why is that started to move? That out, started to move down, took that out, started down, that out, started to move down. Price is clearly bearish. Now we got this channel here as well. Oh bro, yeah, that's before everyone started being a pudu. You're the only alright one, man. Everyone else is just a bit weird. Why can't I draw it like a straight? Yo, fuck. This pad. That might work. Not really. They were good days though. Like they were fun. The fuck? That'll do. That's the best I'm gonna get. 1 second. Oh, USD JPY intervention. I think there might be a yen intervention right now on the 1 minute. No, this is dollar related. No, this is dollar related. This is an intervention. This is dollar. What happened? Have they signed some sort of agreement or something? Qatar said they made good progress on the peace negotiations. Could it be related to that? Possibly. They might have signed a deal. Maybe they signed some sort of deal.
So we noticed the yen strengthened sharply against the dollar.
That looks like yen
Currently down
intervention.
0.7%.
Yeah, that's an 80 pip move in 2 minutes. That's a yen intervention. They've intervened again. Why don't they let me get a short position, man? I knew they were going to do an intervention as well. I just bloody knew it. But they don't even allow you the chance to freaking catch an entry. They just do it to force the market, innit? Nah, they're really good. They're really good. You just need to understand what's happening. If you don't understand, you're not gonna know. They did an intervention in it, so the volume's been broken up by the bank, by buying up their bonds and stuff like that, which naturally means there's gonna be a more expensive currency and stuff, and you don't know when they're gonna do it. Yeah, they just had an intervention, yeah. That's normal. For it to do that after having like an intervention or whatever. The yen's been talking about this for a while. Now, I'm surprised that that move has affected currencies because it's never done that before. So that for me is a bit weird. It's never affected currencies before, so why has it done it now? I don't understand that. Would it be related to something else? I don't really know. Let's see what happens now then, if we're gonna feed. Back into the middle or not. Bet you, yeah, NZD-JPY. Did a nice 40 pip move. That's so annoying, man. So annoying. Let's see if I can catch the move back up. Gold wasn't moving much from it. Silver wasn't moving much from it. Let's look at the bonds really quick. The government yields are up in the short term, down in the long term. Well, no. Down in the short term, slightly higher in the long term. Indices are down. Gas is up. Oil is still below 70. We're almost back at pre-war levels. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. I want to see if it's going to continue to go down or if it's going to reverse and start to move higher. Oh, Rahib, how you doing anyway? How is family? How is life, yar? That's good. Yeah, alright. Chilling. How's your trading going and stuff? I understand. These markets are dirty because of like the volume is not really happening at the time it's supposed to happen, or like it's happening like weirdly, like there's no pullback for entry or something. Like it's behaving very weird. Solo, no problem. You guys blow accounts all the time. That's normal for you guys. What size account was it? Was it big or small? One second. Oh, that doesn't matter. It's only 5k, you know. That's nothing, man. Yeah, but what I mean, it doesn't cost a lot, innit? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you've not lost a lot. It's only $500, innit? That's it. But 10% drawdown, it's only $500 account. So it's not that much of a problem, innit? Yeah, I know, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Just get a 50k account or a 100k account, pass it, and then risk small so you never lose the account. And then you'll be okay. Rather than having a 5k account, risking so much and then blowing the account for like $10 or something. It's not worth it. It's wasting your time. What, 50k accounts? 50k accounts aren't that expensive, man. You get a 50k or a 25k or something. save up a bit of money, like get some money, save it up, yeah, and then get like a 50k account. Take your time passing it like a Raminal, slow and steady wins the race, yeah, Raminal. And then when you do get funded, reduce the risk in it, and then you'll get loads of like money, and you won't have to worry about blowing the account. You know what I mean? I don't know that. You say it's not possible, I don't know that. Wow, that's doing a bigger move, hasn't it? It is what I thought it was. It's just done a 100 pip in it because the volume's been so low. That 100 pips taken out like the week's worth of volume, which makes sense. Took out this low, now we're moving up from here. I don't know if we're gonna get another move or not. I'll have to wait and see. Right, we're at 8 o'clock. Let's see what London Open's gonna do, if it gives direction or not. And you try for a 10k account, just go to ACG. ACG does a 10k account for $40, bro. Just do that. People are paying $40 for $50 for a 5k account anyway. Go to ACG, get a 10k account, risk what you risk on the 5k so you don't really ever blow the 10k. Get funded, get 1-2 payouts, get another 10k. Why? Why don't you go with ACG? They're one of the only firms that pay out if you follow the rules, man. Did they follow the rules? Did they blow the rules? There's people who call there's loads of shit traders, bro. They break rules and stuff like that. They don't even know what the hell they're doing, man.
According to a document.
Well, hello everybody, this is J Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader.
Sorry. You know what I mean? There's traders who like break rules and stuff like that, and then like obviously they're gonna get rejected, innit? I don't know. ACG is a big firm, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to see about that. If the payout is too big, I understand it makes sense. If the payout is small, they wouldn't reject you. If the payout is big, of course they're gonna reject you. But how much was the payout? And they'll find an excuse. All prop firms will do that if it's demo account. Like all prop firms will. Even FTMO, even they reject you like if you're too profitable and stuff like that, which is why they offer a book in it, real money. I need to just think of what I'm gonna do with NZD-JPY. Do I want to go short on NZD-JPY
Asset
or?
Management says we are overweight in China as strong exports help to support overall growth while investment is slow.
%4% what? Drawdown. You can get it. You can get the account with 10% drawdown. Mine's got 10. 5% daily, 10% max. That's what I'm on phase 2, but that's in drawdown right now. That's in like 7.5% drawdown, but I'll claw it back. Why 4% profit? What do you... So they rejected like a $360 payout or something like that. If it's 400, it's going to be 80 in it. So like a $320 payout they rejected. I'm surprised. How can they still be functioning if they're rejecting such a small payout? That reminds me of the meme. How can she slap?
Says German pension overhaul.
How can ACG slap? How can ACG slap? I'm surprised, bro. This is why you have personal account in it, man. Like, the sooner you get personal account, the better it is. I've got personal now. One of the best choices I made. That's really bad, you know. They rejected a $320 payout. Bought into account. Yeah, I don't know, man. He must have. What was the reason for denial? Like, they normally give reason for denial, innit? What was the reason? I think price is going to come tag into this invalid zone and go higher. We might see more weakening of the DXY. Yeah, you need to find the reason out, you know, because there's a lot of traders, yeah. There's lots, I mean lots of traders, bro. They come to my stream and stuff like that, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I blew the account and stuff like that. And then we look over the rules, we look over the reason they said, we look at his trade, it was invalid. Okay, it was a rule broken and stuff like that. Whether if it's too much lot size, whether if they took a loss and they opened a position in the exact same directions, like moments after. You have to know the rules, man. You have to know the rules. And half the time they don't look yet. They'd be like, oh bro, I thought I'm okay. Well, did you look at the rules? No. So how are you gonna be okay if you don't even know the rules? You know, one guy blew an account here, literally in about 15 minutes. Because he took a trade, he took a loss on gold, he's buying and he's coming down, so he took a loss, and he took a buy straight after that, 3 minutes later. Boom, 15 minutes later, he blew the account. I was like, Kasmi, how do you not understand the rules, man? Like, how do you not understand the rules? And why don't you have a trading plan that is very safe and stuff like that? Like, they're not serious, bro. There's many traders, they're not serious. They're really not. They're just like Lanju Punju or whatever you call it. And then they'd be like, how can she slap? How can she slap? When the prop firm slap them because they break a rule. Because they don't read. How can she slap? Oh, so funny. My trading's going like bad though, man. I'm on a losing streak, like 9 trade losing streak, but I think 5 were mistakes, man, which is unfortunate. But cholo, it is what it is. How can she slap? This is what I mean. It does happen in it, and traders they're not that smart. Yeah, of course. It's not even self-discipline. Just know the rules. Fuck's sake, it's so simple, man. know the rules. Like, you can't go to a country and then break the law and be like, I didn't know what the law was. That's not fair. Why am I in jail? Yeah, bro, take it easy. Yeah. What are you saying, lad? NFP day on a Thursday. This is something different, eh? Something different.
According to China's Ministry of Commerce, China invites Sefcovic to visit in the fall.
What are you saying, Alan? I'm off asleep, bro. Other than that, what are you saying, lad? Yeah, you had a massive move just now, bro, on the Forex side, and like it's done like a fat, how many pips? Done like a fat 15 pip move out of nowhere, just in a few a few minutes. He just did like a 12 pip move on EU, and then like a 25 pip on GU. So I just wanted to figure out what the hell's going on. What are you saying anyway, Alan? How's the laptop treating you? How's working stuff? Well, go on, lad. I got a feeling it's going to be a shit London session today. Have to sit and wait for direction. EUG slowly creeping upwards. USD card kind of, but really slow.
German Finance Minister Klingbeil says we're taking a harder course against China and will protect ourselves against unfair competition.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Japan Finance Ministry declines to comment when asked about yen's sudden spike.
Why does it just jump to just a random freaking thingy, man? Declines to comment when asked about yen sudden spikes. That means that the Japanese finance ministry knows that they're doing interventions, but they don't want to answer questions about it. That is so funny. Dollar's pushing down, down, and down. Yeah, I don't see a 48 pip move happening on USD card. Probably go to tomorrow. This could have a big move. Yeah, I'm not really seeing that do a 100 pip move today, in all honesty. I don't even think NFP could actually do a 100 pip move. Tricky, hard to say. Oh, bear sneezes today. Bear sneezes. Oh. Oh, there is no other place to go for GBPUSD in terms of M15. Like, there's no other. That's you to say here. That'll be the only other place, but that's a long way away. That's like 40 pips away. Suppose it could happen. With news and stuff. That makes, yeah, sure, why not? There's more cat London low, I suppose. And that, how many pips away? 30 odd. We might get around a 30 to 50 pip move depending on how the volume is. That's a 65 pip. I don't see that really happening. But I do see this 50 pip. Yeah, that can see happening for sure. Let's see if EU is gonna come down or not. If it does, it might be to catch a move back down. Gold and silver are moving really good as well, actually. Asia midline, come tagged it, flew off. Silver's coming down.
At 4 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Italian unemployment rate forecast 5.1%, prior 5.1%.
It's funny how gold is outperforming silver. I've not seen that in a long time. Gold normally doesn't outperform silver, well, in the recent times anyway. That's fascinating. Don't like that price action. Hey, now that I look at it, build up. Yes, we left equal lows there. London Open here, come took that high. First leg, second leg. Yo, that was actually a move there. They gave a break even and then they would have tagged. Doesn't matter, I guess. I need that 10k account to make it much easier to work with. Euro continue to rally up.
At 4 a.m. Eastern Time, get Italian unemployment rate forecast 5.1%, prime 5.1%.
No dear, what am I gonna do now then? I've got a feeling I might just go and then just wait for New York session and trade that. What's the weather?
Shortly expecting Italian unemployment rate.
Ugh. Now look at that price is going, man. I don't see price doing a 50 pip drop on euro. Most it'll do is come down to Asia low, that's about it. Get rid of that. Yes, Mwangi. I was gonna cut the stream, I'm so bored, man. I'm glad you come. Welcome, 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 man. So bored. Price did a moving Frankfurt, pull back, and then it flew off all the way without really giving a clean entry or anything. Like just look at EU and GU for example. So price come, took these lows and moved higher, took these lows and moved higher, took these lows and moved higher. London Open, it come down, bounced up, took those lows and moved higher, took those probably just these two lows and then moved higher. This just moved higher. I just pulled back into there, moved higher. Like there's no retracement or nothing, man. Newsday, yeah, exactly, yeah. So also yen did an intervention again. I'll show you that in a second. So this was G. Took these lows and moved higher. Took that channel, moved higher. Took that low, moved higher. Took that low, moved higher. Took that channel, didn't break structure, but then when it did break structure, it moved higher. No entry in like anywhere, like nothing, no entry or anything at all. And I didn't want to get in along until it's broken that high, and it's broke that high and it's just kept going. So there's no entry unless you did, you know, the buy stop, sell stop way. Then there was loads of entries because you could have done it like I wouldn't have gone here. I would have gone probably like from here just to confirm that it's actually breaking and going up. So 4.3, 5.3, so do 5.5 on there. So that would have been the first one. And then you could have done it here again. That'd have been 7 pips. You would have had the 2 there. And then you could have done a third entry probably here. You could have had about 3 entries. But they all would have been the buy stop in and on. See how there's no pullback, Moangi. Absolutely nothing. I cannot wait for August, September time. I really can't. And then what about USD CAD? So USD CAD, this was actually quite good. Build up, move down, channel. Yeah, literally nothing, bro. Like it's doing no retracement, man. So like it's annoying. So build up there, move down, build up there, move down, took this high, move down. London Open come, made a lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then it did a first leg, second leg all the way down. So then after taking out this high, it did first leg, second leg. So there was an entry here for a short, but that's hindsight. I don't think I would have noticed that. I really don't think I would have noticed that. I think that would have been like too much hindsight for me. Would have been about 3 pips. Oh bollocks. And then that actually retraced and tagged, but then the issue was break even would have been 1 or 2 pips, or tagged break even straight away. So there was nothing really available, man. Like I wouldn't have taken, I would have taken it after like first leg, second leg, then I would have taken it from around here because that's cleaner to see the direction after taking that high. But to take that high and then give that I'm still a bit skeptical. So yeah, but I don't think there was any way that would have got tagged. 0.8 or 1.812. Yeah, look, you would have missed it by almost a full pip. So that was on USD CAD. What's next? Next is going to be USD JPY. So look at USD JPY. Around 746 is when the volume started coming in, and then in 4 minutes it did a 105 pip move. That's obviously intervention. Like obviously intervention. Haroon said again missed. Yeah, but on USD card it wasn't that big of a deal because I wouldn't have moved off of that anyway. Like I would have been too skeptical. Because normally London Open, like I wait for it to sweep a level and then I would be like, okay, it's taking a level, now you can start looking at direction. That didn't take any sort of level really, it just didn't do nothing. So then after that first leg here and that first leg there, then it's kind of obvious that, oh, they're short available. Because then you've got volume coming in here, you got contraction on the buy side being slower, the sell side is more, because you got volume here, you got volume here. You do have volume here right near London Open, which is a concerning thing. Here it wasn't, like here wasn't that good volume. Here was fantastic. Here was fantastic. So then I would have noticed at this point, okay, now we can start going short. So that would have been more obvious for me. Technically, this is valid, but as I said, it would have just tagged break even anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But I'm telling you, USD CAD at the moment is probably my favorite pair because it's the only one that's actually doing breaks of structure, some level of retracement and stuff like that. EUGU is just gone, like it's gone with the wind or whatever you call it. So with USD JPY, obviously you guys know I wanted to short and catch that intervention move and stuff. But there was there's nothing here for me to catch a move prior to that intervention occurring. Let's just go on the daily chart really quickly because I want to see where we're sat. Let's go on the hourly chart. I want to see where we're sat right now in price. So we went all the way up to 102.6. That was news. And then we had an intervention today. Interesting. Gold was mad yesterday. I'll have a look at gold in a second. I think that's going to keep going down, probably to this low here. And that's going to have to be New York session, obviously. I don't know. I met another Pahlavi today. Is hilarious, bro. Absolutely hilarious. I made him rage quit. The Pahlavis are mad, you know. I'm back on that language learning app, innit? And I was like, I want to start learning Farsi again. So I was chatting to a couple of Persians in here because they have internet access again. And then they're like, oh, you're from UK? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, where are you from and that? They're like, where are you from? I was like, UK. They're like, oh, you're white and that. I was like, nah, I'm Asian, innit? And then they're like, oh, okay. Then they're like, oh, real immigrants, no, immigrants aren't English or something like that. I was like, here we go. The straight to her goes, are you Pahlavi? She's like, kind of, why? I goes, nah, it's just obvious, innit? And then they're talking about the Iran situation. They're like, oh, they killed 40,000 young men. I was like, I don't know about that. There's no proof or evidence. Nah, there is. I was like, are you from Tehran? No. I was like, so what do you mean? Because I got friends in Tehran who are like anti-Khamenei, and even they like said there isn't 40k. Like, that's lies. That's BS. They said that there was thousands, but not 40 because 40 is bare. And then she was getting like so angry, and she goes, "Fuck you! Fuck all the people who don't agree! Fuck you!" It was hilarious, man. So funny. Rage quit. And then she said, I don't want to be Muslim, I just want to be a human. I said, wow, mashallah. I goes, congratulations, like the humanity that you seek is so good, man. It's bare jokes. Yeah, the proper scumbaggy, man. Proper scumbaggy. Because that's what I asked her, like, what is it that you wanted? Because I want to be human. I was like, yeah, fair play, like, I can't argue that, innit? And then as soon as she started being like that, I goes, congratulations on your behavior, innit? Like, congratulations. You know, Mwangi, it's very comfortable when you're in a demo account to long every single move, but when you got a funded account or a challenge account, it's not so easy. Right, let me have a look and then what happened with gold. Got out early, however. Yeah, bro, as long as you caught the move, innit? I'm just gonna close all the accounts down because I'm probably not gonna trade now. Let's have a look at what you're saying. Gold then, yeah? Let's go M15 on EU, see where that's going. M15 on GU, see where that's going. M15 on CAD. That should take those lows anyway. And then I don't think we're gonna get a 30 pip move up. I don't know about that. Use DJPY, that's fine. NZDJPY. I don't know if there's any move on NZDJPY. Let me just try to have a better look at this, innit? So it took all these highs, moved down. Got that channel there, moved down. There was no entry on this either. It would have had to be on the breakout. Just literally stick 20 quid in an account or 10 quid in an account, yeah, and then just hit the like buy limit or sell limit on depending on whatever you think the data is gonna come out as. And if you make a few pound, bro, if you make $5-10 or whatever, like £5-10, you get a quick Pepe's burger meal, innit? Harune loves them ones. Harune? Okay, so let me just go over this real quick, and then London Open took the highs. Okay, that was actually clean on NZDJPY. Then you come up, took those highs and moved down. First leg, second leg broke structure there. No supply zone here would have been that. You would have probably lost. Nah, no, not for me, not for me. So that's a 56 pip move. I don't see that happening. Nah. Oh shit, yeah, you're right actually. You have to do all the bloody form send your ID and shit over, innit? Forgot about that. I think New York's gonna be good. We should get some movement after NFP. We should get some nice move after that. Get rid of them two. Get rid of that. UJ, I can see definitely doing a 60-70 pip move if NFP comes out good or bad. GJ, that could do a comfortable move in New York as well, but I don't know if I'd want to short GJ because it's a bit of a sticky one. This is. Okay, so yesterday, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this. I was looking at this on the charts, man. This move was mad. Another day, profits, Bashy. What price did you buy in at, Alan and Mwangi? Because let's just go do replay mode in it, and then come on, you go back to about there. So you've got price comes, takes out these lows. You've got all of this here. And then you got first leg there, at the supply zone, pull back down. Second leg there, took out that zone. Hola, hola, como estas, hermano? Then you got that there. So first leg purchased. There's second leg. Oh, that'd have been tricky, man. You could have gone long here, but I don't like the look of that. Honestly, I don't. 15, I don't like 25 pips. Because then could have said supply zone there, broke that level there, pull back, no clean demand zone there. Hey, that's an invalid zone. Broke that zone and that high, so you could take that actually, yeah. And then that would have been the demand zone or there. So actually, if you'd have said here, and there's 21, I said like 35, would have been an L. You had 40, you would have been good. Oh, that'd have been risky. So let me just price come, break structure. That would have been a break even. Come back down, tagged it. Oh, started flying here. Oh, look at that, started flying here. Let's just pause that for a second because it's going a bit quick now. Yeah, did like a freaking 600 pip move or whatever you call it. There's a 20, 30, 100 pip, 200 pip, 300 pip, 400 pip, 500 pip, 625 pip move is mad. Yo, that did a mad move. Just from that bit of price action, did a mad move. That would have been like a 15 trade. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's keep going. So what happened? This is half one. Suppose you could have said it took those lows. Took those lows, yet to move higher. Okay. My time window took those lows. Was there any entry anywhere? No. Oh, first leg. Second leg. No retracement, third leg. Fuck. So third leg broke there. I don't even know how much you would have to cover. Probably like that. And then 43. The volume's good. You could probably get away with like 50, 55 then. But after breaking structure, it would have tagged within 1 minute. So that wouldn't have worked. That would not have worked. Unless you did buy stop. 66. 70. On the low there's 90, do like a 110 pip. You could have done it on the breakout with the 110 pip. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Look at that 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Yo, what the hell is this volume? What was happening yesterday? At 2. Oh, Wash was speaking yesterday, wasn't he? I swear Kevin Wash was speaking yesterday. there's a press conference with him and the European President Lagarde or whatever it. Yeah, it was. That's why it was rallying. So what did he? So what time was price moving? So we had to move at 11 till 12. I don't think there's anything. There's no speech at that time. Let's quickly go to 11/12. 11/12. Okay, Iran's foreign minister, any threat against our people and leadership will receive immediate powerful response. So there was that stuff going on.
Unified Command of Iranian Armed Forces says any US interference in Strait of Hormuz will be met with swift and decisive response.
Oh shit, that's not good. and then what time in New York? So what was it, about 2:20, 2:40, yeah? 2:20. Bank of England spoke. Fucking hell. Bank of Canada spoke. I hope the results of the task force will be a public good. That's 15 past. Okay. Expanded supply would have huge implications for policy. Oh, that's bearish for the DXY, which is obviously good for gold. That's 218. That's literally 218, like 2-3 minutes after. Boom. Okay, so this could have been news related then. What else did he say? An AI investment, Bank of England. Kevin Walsh, US is likely to be a big winner in AI. The US is not afraid of productive-led economic growth. The rate of change in AI. We are the only in first and second inning of the revolution. This is a serious thingy over time, right? Okay, we have to deliver on both employment and stability on prices. That's 27. And then started getting big move again at like what, 35, 36. Such a tactical strategy for price stability still to come forward, guys. The most important thing is you can get policy right. Volatility is down, yields are down. That's at 35 exactly. That's a big one because he's talking about the yields themselves in the bonds. That's exactly at 35. Right there. And then the volume started coming in literally minutes after. We will likely have news next week on the leaders of the task force. That was on 36.
Forces says any disobedience by vessels not following designated route.
That was on 36, where he literally mentioned the leaders on the task force would be selected. Wow. We'll ask the best minds from inside and outside the USA. The Fed stands for staying in its lane on monetary policy at 39. That's a big comment at 39. Honestly, I think gold was moving because of all of these things happening, honestly.
Well, hello everybody, this is
Because it impacts the dollar quite aggressively, the stuff that he's saying.
You're a real day
And I remember the dollar falling at that time as well. Let's keep going. What else happened on the chart?
Isn't it one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
They keep going higher, or was that it? That's gonna go higher, watch. Oh no, that was it. 2 times 10. Yeah, there you go, at 5 PM now. Yeah, that was basically it. So that was news. That was pure news. I remember watching the speech. I was listening to the speech. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, now yo, bear wind. Oof. Okay, so what were you guys? Silver. Oh, silver did a 4.6% move. What about gold? Yeah, gold did 2.5. Silver was like, peace out, I'm gonna do double that, mate. Mad. Right now though, gold looked good for longs because you had this little like key area here. Price tapped it, flew off, and then just consolidated really bad right here. Like really bad consolidation. But silver, it's a bit hit and miss. You could have taken a long off of here, but yeah, I would have come back and took you out. Is there anything else? Wait, so where did you both get in at? So Alan got in at Alan got in at 39 71. Yeah, how many pips did you take out? After how many pips did you put the trade? And then Mwangi was 39.80.
Bank of England say lenders expect demand for mortgages to increase in the 3 months to end of August.
This is why I leave runners, isn't it? When you leave runners, bro, you catch that mad move. Because then you can, especially on gold. Gold is good for runners, man. Like, it can really move, innit? The annual analyst said he got in at 69, which makes sense. 72.5, so that's this one, yeah. 72.5. Yo, you caught good movement, man. You caught almost 1,000 pips. That almost caught like 1,000 pips. I don't know what your SL would have been, but that's not bad, you know. Mwangi, where did you get out? Went in again. This 40.75 zone is proving hard. 40.75. Yes, it is. It is. That level right there. There's no volume around there, man. There's literally no volume. This is where Sahad is talking. Will probably mention about futures, how you have like the volume profile. It was pretty tight in validation level because I was confident based on daily candle rejection in it. So, oh fucking hell, yeah, that Tuesday candle was a big candle, bro. That's a big rejection after taking those lows right there on the daily of gold. It took that candle there on the 25th of 6th of November. It took out these two candles, did a fat rejection. So that does make sense. So Mwangi got out 29. Oh fuck, bro, you got out well early, man. Mad. I think gold's good, yeah, but like you have to make sure you let the runners run, because when it does moves like that, it really does it. But it doesn't happen all the time. And don't forget, you're in a speech as well, yeah. So if you're in a speech and you do anything wrong, like you move the SL during the speech, you're cooked. You do anything wrong during the speech, you're cooked. So I suppose there's that. I'd rather bring that over here. So it would have been one of those cases where you'd have to leave the TP open and let it run. Oh, he sent me a photo. $730 pip. How big was your SL then, Alan? How big was your SL? Out when speech started. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, you had another level at 4,100. Well, 4,114. You had another level there as well, innit? Did you enter in on the 1 hour for that, Alan? Funding Pip says what? They've offered a new account with less rules and stuff like that. That's so dodgy. Why would you open a new account with less rules? Like, that don't make sense. Anyway, out for the next big seller sitting on gold is 41110. That's similar to Alan's 41140. Went out at speech, was on a sell zone. 4138, got you. 38's a big level, man. That's a big level, 38. Oh, they're up here. Oh, we'll be better off on the 1 hour chart than really. Oh, 1 hour chart. Damn it. There. What was it? 138. So after these highs, well, basically these highs here, after they've been taken by about what, 100 pips? Yeah, I can see that. I think DXY is making its next leg down. I think DXY is going to make its next leg down. First leg, second leg, drop all the way back down to around 100.4-ish. I think then you might start getting some buyers coming back in. Unless you already have the war end and they're like, yeah, we're going back into cutting again. Then it's going to keep going down, down and down. But I see why you're looking at that level, but higher time frame, yeah, like M15 wise, no. I think you've got all of this channel here that's gonna fail. I just need it to take some level out, even if it takes out this high here or this high here, then it should push down. I don't see it doing a big move up because you need to see a fat rejection on DXY, and I don't see that yet. I think it's gonna come up, take those levels out, and then it'll probably start moving down like slowly. My sell zone then dump to 39. Let's have a look at 4 hour then. Obviously you got the 38 there, and then you've got 4190 there. Sorry mate, it was work call. Haha, what are you saying? I said how big was your SL? And then dump to 39. Oh, that zone's failing. Like, this zone's done for. Like, this zone here is completely cooked right now. Purely because on the daily chart, yeah, you've already come in. We had the bounce off of that level there. We come into this key area. Seller stepped right back in again, taking out that low. We come to these internal lows that are doing slight pushes upwards. But if you just look at the daily chart, yeah, you come down here, we took, but there is no lows, that's just probably buyers coming in from the area. We come up here, sellers stepped in. We come down here, buyers stepped in. We come over here, the sellers instantly step back in again. I think this is going to continue to go down, and this 39 level's cooked. Like, this 38 level 60 is cooked. It's going to fail, 150% is going to fail. Because the momentum is, obviously there's the war stuff and the tariff stuff and all that stuff, yeah, sure, whatever. But ultimately, inflation's coming in, DXY gets strong. Inflation's coming in, DXY gets strong. Inflation coming in, DXY starting to get strong. So I think this level is going to totally fail. I'll check, but I think I literally put it in under that swing low. Does everyone here trade same as Bashy? Nah, everyone trades different, innit? Alan's ICT. Mwangi is I don't know. Francis basically trades fibs, like Asia high, Asia low fib, and then like looks for a bounce or something like that. Alan's becoming a swing trader. He's going more to the 1 hour and stuff like that. Haroon's just the national account blower. He loves to blow accounts and just like, you know, be like a drug addict in trading. Who else is regularly here? Who else is regularly here? That's it really for like those people. But yeah, this zone's cooked. Like it's gonna get mangled soon. Haroon is the goat for props. Yeah. Trade structure and invalidations. Basically, he copies me and Mwangi does. I'm joking. I'm gonna drag that over there. That zone should fail. And then the next level of support / resistance is gonna be this level here, which is 35 to 34. I don't see that. I do not see gold doing a 40 pip drop almost. That's a lot. That's a lot. If we're gonna see that on gold, yeah, then realistically, let me do this on 1 second. Let me do this on the top 2 charts in it, because then it's better. Let me do it on here. So you got silver there, you got gold there, yeah. I do not expect gold to do a 48 pip drop, yeah, percent drop, because then that would mean silver is gonna do probably at least 90% or an 80% drop. Oh, I don't think this could afford the 80% drop. It wouldn't do it. They'll probably start capping out at around 60-70. Around a 70% drop, bringing the value of silver back to 36 an ounce. I don't see that. I do not see that happening at all. I do not see silver doing a drop all the way back into 36. No chance. Absolute no chance. The lowest I see silver going, yeah, realistically, like absolute lowest is around 40s. Like, God forbid low 40s, but I'd say around, you know, that mid 40s level is the lowest I'd like to see silver, which is around 62%. And then we'll say 35 on this then. So say between 30 and 35, yeah. So 30 is that 38.80 level, and then 35 is that 36.50. 36.50 seems too deep. I don't know. I don't know about that, because the thing is, for us to move down to this level from now, yeah, 36, that's another 10%. You need the war to re-accelerate again. You need inflation to continue getting higher. You need the Fed to continue saying, you know what, the thing is looking really harsh. The inflation's out of control. We're going to start hiking because, like, you know, whatever. So I don't see that happening. I really don't. But this level's failing for sure. That level's 100% failing. That level's 100% failing. Like 150% is going to fail. I'm sad Haroon's not here. There's 9:30 and there's no move now. should I say? What did you say the news was for gold yesterday? Like, why did it fly so much? He was talking about he's gonna have the task force and stuff like that ready this week, yeah, which is gonna be good for them to eagerly cut rates and stuff like that, or eagerly go away from the rate hike situation if they got individual task forces working on individual things. Because he said he's gonna have it done by the end of the year, but he said he's gonna have all the senior officials done by the end of the week, which is a big thing. You said something about monetary policy and stuff like that, which is a bit vague on in the FOMC speech and stuff, because they're asking about monetary policy. He's a bit vague about his stance on that. He's more focused on task force and stuff like that. So you said a few comments, literally around the same time we start getting these big pumps on M1. I come back to scroll all the way back down to yesterday on Financial Juice, man. It takes ages to scroll in it. But he said stuff around there. So gold, I'm adamant. Gold, oh no, it's here. It's already got it here. I didn't go up on the chart. Perfect. So he said, Financial Jews, exactly. Shalom Lachaim. I don't have the soundboard open. What did he say? He said that 34 to 35. He said volatility is down, yields are down. That's a big statement for him to be coming out and saying. Obviously, like the fact that he's acknowledged the yields are down, meaning it's easier for them to do cuts and stuff like that. It's not so much the case of hikes are needed, and that's why he said that 35, exactly 35 past 2. The minute after, he got like a fat 150 pip candle, and then on that minute, he said we will, on that minute with the 100 and something pip candle, we will likely have news next week on leaders of task force, which is a big comment. We will ask for the best minds in USA and outside the USA. That's not important. At 39, he said the Fed stands for staying in its lane on monetary policy, whereas before they were asking him that, oh, are you changing a shift on the policy? Are you looking for this? Are you looking for that? What are you now doing? And now he's basically confirmed that they're staying on the same monetary policy like lane, which is interesting because they're showing more direction of where they're looking to go. Which is also gonna make the dollar a bit weaker, if that makes sense, because then it's giving more like, okay, how can I put it? If the monetary policy before the war was we're gonna cut here, and he says we're still gonna follow the same lane, then isn't that him basically saying that we still want to cut? We still want to reduce the value of the dollar. We still want to have a weaker dollar. That's literally what he's saying, isn't it? And why is that good for gold? If the dollar is weak, gold's up. So that is pretty much as simple as that on that one. Was there anything else he said? He said we have been focused on monetary policy in the first 4 weeks. Have been focused on monetary. I don't know what he means by that exactly. Mystic. Forward guidance is not the right policy for the current moment. So he wants to change stuff as well. Like, this is big stuff, man, that he's saying. And gold's obviously flying off at the back of this, innit? Which makes sense. Like, gold wants, yeah, some level of guarantee that inflation's gonna come down and cuts are gonna happen, so gold can be like flying all the way back up again. And that's literally what happened yesterday. We want world peace, everyone hate Israel. Yeah, they won't, and Israel will hate everyone else because everyone else is faggots. And then what else is there? How do I dislike and report this live? Easy. You just send it to the Discord for the Jews. They will shadow ban, mass ban, permanently delete. But cholo, we had really good volume today because, like, I think that intervention somehow had a knock-on effect on the dollar. I don't know why it's never done that before. And I couldn't find any news that would explain anything else. So I'm a bit confused by that myself. They'll do precision strike in your house. Yeah, man. I don't mind, innit? If they kill me and I'm a nobody and it costs them millions, then ha 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 ha. My life is worth millions. Let's stick that back. Oh, no. Wait. I'm going to restart that on silver. And then we're at that 60 level anyway. Let's go back to these things here. So the bonds are up in the 2-year and 10-year, the 10-year and 30-year. So long term hikes are still due to occur. Short term, they are having a bit of easing going on. VIX volatility index for the VIX is showing that the US stocks and indices, they're at around 16, which isn't heavily volatile. That's a low number. Nasdaq is down, but that makes sense because it's been pumping really hard. But US 30 S&P 500 is up by 0.2%. Emirati stock market is down. Gas is up 2%. That's, I don't know why British gas is up 2%. That's not good. Oil is well below 70 now. 68. Crude oil is like the US oil. Brent oil is the international oil. So international oil is almost falling below 70. British coiny is at 60. I want that to drop down to about 50 so I can hop in a buy. And then Ethereum, at like 1300. I'm going to literally buy them on the personal account and just hold them for a long term. Need to go back to the red chart. Yeah, that's it really. That background music about to put me into a coma. Why? It's really relaxing, man. What's wrong with you? I like it. It's like different and it's alright. It's chill. Bank of England lenders expect demand for mortgage to increase in 3 months to the end of August. Oh shit, okay. Lenders expect demands for mortgages to increase. So does that mean they're expecting more selling of houses? Put disco music, get monetized. Unified command of Iran's armed forces, any disobedience vessels by not following this designated routes will endanger their security. Fars news. I don't know whose Fars is. I only trust certain news outlets, man. Cholo boys, I think we're done, man. I'm gonna have to wait for NFP. If we get time, I'll probably stream it in the Discord. If I get like time and stuff like that, I'll probably stream it on the Discord, and then we'll see if we can catch a move in it. But I don't know what the date is gonna come out as, man. Yeah, because I think I'll do it on Discord, innit? Because I think it's gonna be, but I don't. I need Neville. I need the Edge Finder to figure out where is the direction looking like it wants to go. See you there. Yes, brother. So right, anyway, I'm gonna go now, boys. You lot do me a favor and hit like and all that cool jazz, and then we'll stream it, and then we'll see what the score's gonna be with the news and stuff, and then hopefully you can catch a new trade in New York session. I normally wait for about 15-20 minutes after news, because then obviously price needs to kind of like fill that big move has just had, or like give a direction or something. But I normally like to trade after about 15-20 minutes of the news release, and then that 15-20 minutes gives me an idea to figure out like economically what does that mean, and then we'll see on the charts if it's going to be implemented there and then by the big guys, or if it's just gonna still be big guys off and stuff like that. Stream and gamble NFP, then Warzone safe. What? Let's go straight to the next one. Okay. That's fine. Then Warzone. I don't know, I'm getting a bit bored of it now. Just a little bit bored of it. Like, I'm not gonna play today. I'm not playing Warzone today. Probably tomorrow. I need to start doing my walks again, so I might not do streams on gaming for a while, because I might start doing my walks again now that my foot's okay and stuff like that. My legs feels okay, because I'm starting to lose track of my diet and stuff, man, and I don't want to, you know what I mean, mess up after doing so well for like freaking 6 weeks, man. And then winter's coming around as well in a few months. Like, we're in July now, August, September, and then boom, you got winter coming around. So I need to try and lose as much weight as I can in the next 2 months before I go into hibernation mode. So yeah. But right, boys, I leave you to it. Hit like, all that stuff. If I do manage to be home in time and stuff like that on the charts, I'll put it in the Discord and then we'll see if we can catch anything. Peace out, boys. Take it easy. Sahad, I'll give you moderator anyway, because like everyone pretty much has it. Safe, boys. Bye.